What if a legend returned not quietly, but with an explosion? What if an entire country stopped what it was doing just to witness the rebirth of a myth? And what if one man, Yammen, stepped into the screen and made the world ask the same question? Is this the performance of his life? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, where today we dive into a premiere night that didn't just entertain. It shook Italy, stirred the industry, and ignited a wave of reactions that refuses to die down. Yesterday wasn't just another day on the calendar. It was the moment millions had been waiting for. The grand return of Sandokan, brought back to life with a scale, energy, and passion that left viewers speechless. From the first second the episode began, something became clear. This was not nostalgia. This was not a remake done out of convenience. This was a rebirth, and at the center of it stood one man, Yammen, delivering a role so complete, so powerful, so meticulously crafted that even veteran critics struggled to find the words. And he wasn't alone. Alongside him stood an all-star cast: Ed Westwick, Alessandro Preziosi, Alana Blur, a lineup many described as cinematic perfection on television. Their chemistry, their presence, and their impact created a storm of admiration across Italy. But what exactly made this premiere so monumental? Let's dive into the reactions, the praises, the behind-the-scenes excitement, and the shockwaves that continue spreading through social media. Italy reacts. The new Sandokan convinces from the first minute. One of the biggest platforms to comment instantly was Piper Spettacolo Italiano, and their first post on X said it all. From the very first minutes, the new Sandokan convinces on every level. Yammen is perfect in this role. No one else could have brought this legendary character back to life with such precision. The cinematography and soundtrack are flawless. This wasn't just praise. This was a declaration. Yammen didn't play Sandokan, he became him. And then came the second comment from the same page. The new Sandokan breaks all preconceived ideas. It is not a simple copy of the original, but a carefully reimagined masterpiece inspired by Kabir Bedi's legendary version. These words traveled fast. Within hours, Italian media echoed the same sentiment. This adaptation wasn't created to match the old one. It was created to surpass expectations. Vanity Fair, action, romance, cinema-level production. Then came a major piece from Vanity Fair, highlighting how the new adaptation blends high-intensity action, emotional depth, and world-class production value. The article pointed out something crucial. Italy has been craving fresh adventures, stories beyond the usual thrillers. Sandokan delivered exactly that. And that delivery paid off instantly. The series didn't just premiere, it skyrocketed. Sandokan became the #1 most-watched Italian series on Rai Play, dominating the charts from the moment episode 1 aired. Rai celebrates. The audience rewarded a bold, ambitious project. Shortly after the premiere, Rai posted a powerful message on Instagram, celebrating the massive success. The post featured a stunning photo of Sandokan and a statement from Rai's CEO Gianpaolo Rossi, saying, "The success of last night's episode proves that great classics never lose their power." The audience rewarded an ambitious project that combines tradition with modernity, respecting the historical value of the original while presenting it with a contemporary, international language. This wasn't just corporate pride. It was recognition that Sandokan had re-entered Italian culture not as a revival, but as a national event. Rossi continued, "This series demonstrates once again the strength of Rai fiction, which continues to speak to all generations and remains a pillar of the Italian audiovisual landscape." In other words, Sandokan didn't just return. It conquered. The emotional side, years of waiting, now a dream come true. For fans who waited years for this project, premiere night was emotional. The long anticipation, the endless speculation, the constant delays, all dissolved the moment the music began and Yammen appeared on screen. Many fans said the same thing. It felt like a celebration. Not a launch. Not a release. A celebration. Even those who still haven't watched it feel the anticipation building like a rising wave. Because the reaction is unanimous. Sandokan is a masterpiece. Yammen's next big project, a new adventure in Spain. But while Italy continues to celebrate, Yammen is already deep into another international journey. A recent article from the Spanish digital magazine El Dia revealed new details about his upcoming series, The Butterfly Labyrinth. According to the report, Yammen is currently filming his first Spanish series in Tenerife, and production has already reached its halfway point. The story blends action, espionage, and romance, centering on a betrayed secret agent who becomes the most wanted man in Spain. Filming continues across multiple locations on the island and will move to Madrid for the 2026 schedule. One detail stood out in the article. Yammen's presence alone has attracted crowds of fans, creating excitement in every filming location and drawing media attention across the country. Even in the middle of a massive release like Sandokan, Jan continues expanding his international career without slowing down. Magazine news and gossip, always here to support Yammen. Here at Magazine News and Gossip, we follow Jan's global journey with admiration. Every project, every premiere, every international move adds another layer to his evolving career. From Italy to Spain, from epic adventures to espionage thrillers, Jan is building something bigger than a typical acting career. He's building a legacy. And as always, we will be here to share every update, every new announcement, and every milestone with you. Because this isn't the end. This is just the beginning of a new chapter. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, stay curious, and don't forget, more news, more drama, and more excitement are coming your way right here on Magazine News and Gossip. Until the next video.